Toronto was electric in the summer of 2024. Avril Lavigne was coming home. Her greatest hits tour sold out instantly, forcing a second show and sending the city into a frenzy. This wasn't just a concert, it was a homecoming for a Canadian icon. Fans dusted off old band tees and striped ties, ready to relive the soundtrack of their youth. The city buzzed with anticipation, her music blaring from cars, cafes, and every corner. For many, Avril's return was personal. Her songs marked their first heartbreaks and moments of rebellion. Toronto prepared for a celebration, not just of music, but of a generation. The Budweiser stage promised a night under the stars, while Scotiabank Arena offered an explosive indoor spectacle. Two massive shows, two unique vibes, one unifying energy. Avril wasn't just nostalgia. She was still a superstar, and Toronto was ready to prove it. Hotels filled, outfits were planned, and the city felt like it was throwing the party of the year. The excitement was more than hype. It was a citywide movement. This was about more than reliving the past. It was about celebrating how far everyone had come. Toronto was ready to scream every lyric back to her. The pop-punk queen was back, and the city was ready. The countdown to an unforgettable homecoming had begun. As August neared, Toronto was still glowing from cherry blossom season. The city's parks had just been filled with sakura, symbols of renewal and fleeting beauty. That same energy lingered, setting the perfect stage for Avril's arrival. The concerts felt like a new kind of bloom, a burst of nostalgia and pure fun. Cherry blossoms remind us to live in the moment, just like Avril's music. Her songs capture the intensity of youth, the thrill of being unapologetically yourself. The city's post-Sakura vibrance matched the pop-punk spirit about to take over. Spring's beauty gave way to summer's adventure, and Avril's shows became part of Toronto's seasonal rhythm. The themes of her music, freedom, friendship, living loud, fit perfectly with a Toronto summer. The cherry blossoms faded, but their spirit lived on in 2 nights of pop-punk magic. The city was ready to trade petals for power chords. Toronto was in full bloom, ready for Avril. When Avril hit the stage, it was a time machine for thousands. She tore through hits like Complicated, Say 8 Air Boy, and My Happy Ending, anthems for a generation. The crowd, a mix of longtime fans and new faces, sang every word. Parents and kids, united by her music, created a powerful sense of community. Avril's energy was magnetic. She ran the stage, connected with fans, and turned arenas into massive karaoke parties. She let the crowd take over choruses, making the experience intimate and electric. The biggest hits brought the loudest cheers. Sk 8 Air Boy's opening riff sent the place into a frenzy. Phones went up, but most people just jumped and screamed, lost in the moment. Girlfriend turned the energy up even higher. Pure pop-punk joy. These weren't just nostalgic moments, they were new memories in the making. The music felt as fresh as ever, reminding everyone why Avril still matters. For one night, everyone felt young and free again. The pop-punk revival was alive and roaring in Toronto. Avril's Toronto shows were more than just her. They were a pop-punk celebration. Simple plan, fellow Canadian legends amped up the crowd with their own hits. The night felt like a reunion of icons and fans alike. Newcomers' girlfriends brought fresh energy, proving pop-punk's future is bright. The lineup bridged generations, from classic anthems to new voices. It wasn't just a concert, it was a family gathering for the genre. The sense of community was real, both on stage and in the crowd. For 2 nights, everyone belonged to the pop-punk family. As the final chords faded, Toronto was buzzing. Ears ringing, hearts full. The concerts delivered, loud, emotional, unforgettable. Fans sang, danced, and left with new friends and memories. For a few hours, thousands were united by a shared love for Avril's music. Social media lit up with photos, videos, and praise for the shows. The energy spilled out into the city, a collective high that lingered for days. It was more than nostalgia. It was a celebration of now. Avril's homecoming proved her reign is far from over. Toronto welcomed her back as a true icon. The echo of Skate, Air Boy, and every anthem will last for years to come.